Hello everyone, my name is Paul. Welcome back to A Common Touch of Fantasy. This is a currently reading video letting you know what I'm currently reading, probably what I'm going to be reading this week into next week. The first book I'm currently reading is Ready Player One by Ernest, Cline. This was a great time for me to read this book because the trailer was released, but the hype of the book itself has died down a lot for me, and so I wanted to read it before the hype ramped up again because of the release of the trailer. So it's a good time for me to read it, and I am enjoying it quite a bit. It is definitely like my entire childhood / young adult life. It's really accurate. I'm also reading The Big Fix by Tracey Helton Mitchell. This is Life Hope After Heroin. This is a book about her battling heroin addiction, and it mostly focuses on her life afterwards and how she got to the point where she is a more stable individual. It focuses less on the glorification of drug abuse and more about the recovery process, which I really wanted to read. Heroin is such a big issue in our country. I just wanted to be more knowledgeable about it and to understand why addicts do what they do, because to me it makes no sense logically at all, but I just want to be more sympathetic towards their addiction issues. Also, I'd like to read A Wrinkle of Time by Madeleine. This is a classic fantasy book, and that new trailer was pretty hype, and I have never read this, so I would like to read this. It's really short and it should be fun. I want to read Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Seanan McGuire. This is the prequel / sequel to Another Heart, A Doorway, and this one focuses on Jack and Jill, two sisters that are very different from each other, and they both, however, get used by people, and hopefully this is really good. I have King of Thorns by Mark Lawrence. This is the sequel to Prince of Thorns, which I read last week. I enjoyed Prince of Thorns, but I thought the book could have been fleshed out more, and hopefully King of Thorns will be more fleshed out, more detail-oriented, possibly more character focus than Prince of Thorns. I found Prince of Thorns to be good, but very jumpy. It jumped scenes quite often, and I think it was because of the small amount of pages. Also, I would like to read The Prey of Gods by Drayden. This is a new book that's getting some hype. It is a mixture of science fiction and fantasy about South Africa, and basically there are AIs, and South Africa is doing really great. However, there are factions that want to bring it down, and there's a group of young adults, I believe, that are trying to stop whatever it is happening, and it just seems like a very diverse cast of characters, and it seems like a lot of fun. Also, I would like to get more into some of the best of from Tor.com, the 2016 issue. I would love to be able to finish this before the end of the month, but we'll see. I don't know. There's a lot of things to read here. I probably won't finish all of these before the end of the month. I hope everyone that is doing Bookatubeathon has a great time, and that you will listen to your body about the limitations you have when it comes to reading. Just because, someone can read 12 hours a day doesn't mean you can do that as well. Because, we have responsibilities, and we also have different, body types and physical ailments and different things like that. For a lot of people like myself, reading 3 hours a day is a big deal. That's a lot for me. 4 hours a day is a ton for me. And that's what I strive for most days, is to read that much. And I'm very blessed that I can read that much. There's a lot of people out there, guys, that can only read for a half hour a day before they go to bed. And, they are just as much a reader as people that can read the 7 books within the week. So let's just be mindful of that, and also be mindful of our body, and make sure we're not hurting our body because we want to read a ton. All right, thanks so much, guys. I hope you guys have a great week. I will talk to you guys soon.